Sometimes when I morph, I can't help but notice this gigantic explosion right behind me for no apparent reason.
Nigga, please.
3 decades, 22 seasons, countless comics, 3 movies, 1 Netflix special, 27 video games, 1 Tommy Oliver. The Power Rangers have been around in their brightly colored spandex, shaping the lives of people for a long time now. But after everything I just mentioned, you want to know what you didn't hear? Hey, don't go back. Maintain the eye contact. No, look me right in my eyes. Staring. Now tell me what I missed. The Power Rangers have yet to have an animated series, which I think is absolutely insane. And with a new reboot of our Power Rangers film coming soon, I think it's time to start pushing for a Power Rangers animated series.
Hey now, say now, I'm all about them bands. Shit I'm on, but you wouldn't understand. Yeah, I'm the suspect, baby, I don't play victim. I bought that nigga building just to eat victim. What that Coachella paid like it was 8 figures.
When we morph, is it absolutely 100% necessary that we scream RPM getting gear at the top of our lungs?
Absolutely.
If you aren't already familiar with Power Rangers, then what the hell's wrong with you? Get in a time machine, sit your 5-year-old self down, smack the Legos out their little ass hands, put a bowl of cereal in front of them, put that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on VHS or DVD in the TV and get to watch it. But you know, I guess if you don't have time to invent time travel, don't worry about it. I got you. This whole idea started decades before the initial series released with the Japanese Sentai series. And this isn't the first time we've seen America team up with Japan to create a Sentai series for American audiences. Shout out Japanese Spider-Man. It wasn't until the 1980s when Haim Saban took a trip to Japan and he caught an episode of Tendencies Bioman and was inspired to make the connection between these Sentai series to America. It took about 7 years, but in 1992, Saban met with Fox Kids where his ideas really took off. From there, they cast American actors for out-of-suit and dialogue scenes, then proceeded to cut those new scenes with the original action scenes from the Super Sentai series, while dubbing over the Japanese with the American actors' voices. Sometimes they recorded new action scenes to include elements from the American series, but for the most part, all of the action scenes and Zord fights were from the original Japanese series. After creating some villains, the series was then completed for an American audience, and the rest was history.
Finally cut that hair, huh, Tommy?
White Ranger, but your powers were destroyed.
You can't keep a good Ranger down.
Not again.
For old time's sakes.
Why not, bitch? Thanks again for watching this video. If you wouldn't, but for real though, y'all should know exactly how I feel about animation by now. I think it's an excellent form of storytelling, especially within action-adventure series, and I don't think there's another predominantly live-action IP that would excel in an animated format like the Power Rangers would. The fluid animation and exaggerated features would absolutely enhance the Power Rangers franchise. The weird and freaky things, that you could do with the monsters too would just be perfect. They would no longer be limited by the practical special effects and bodysuits, which would allow these characters to be more expressive and move more freely. Don't get me wrong, I love the suits that these actors put on, and the people who put them together for every single season definitely deserve their flowers. But you'd be lying if you said there wasn't a certain stiffness that comes along with having these characters interact with Power Rangers who aren't slowed down by their costumes. The same thing goes in effect with the Zord fights, and we could see Zord fights with more impact and style like how Voltron looks in their series. And I'm not that old, guys, I've never seen the original Voltron, just the Netflix one, which, might I say, I think is incredible. And I'm not saying that the live action series suck, because I grew up with these series. All I'm saying is that animation is a tool that can be used to make it more exciting, especially towards an older audience. You could use any season of Power Rangers and it'd be perfect for the translation. You could use almost any season.
Alright guys, let's morph.
Right.
You destroyed the power sword. Rita's spell is broken.
Thankfully, there's already a really talented animator and character designer who has animated Power Rangers content on their channels and their profiles. Shout out to Dominic Estephane, who has shown us on his social media platforms exactly what an animated series could look like for the Power Rangers. His work is absolutely incredible. I'm gonna have links in the description to his YouTube channel as well as his Instagram, where he also posts character sheets, because bro was absolutely insane with what he does. But this is exactly how I think a Power Ranger series could look. Vibrant colors, smooth and quick animation, exaggerated yet interesting character movements. What more could you ask for? Another option could be taking heavy anime influence in their animation with both storytelling and visual style. Visually, you can look at shows like The Boondocks, or Avatar The Last Airbender, or The Legend of Korra, with how they take the look of an anime and use it as inspiration for their Western animated series. And on a storytelling aspect, look no further than Invincible Fight Girl, which was one of my favorite animated series that dropped last year. It does not look like an anime, but if you've seen the series, you know exactly with how the episodes are written and how the episodes in the season are structured, that the creators were heavily influenced by anime and they're big fans of anime itself. They already have an anime for an evil version of Power Rangers, which I have not seen yet, called Go Go Loser Rangers, and I think it looks great. Some of my favorite seasons being the OG Mighty Morphin, Mystic Force, Jungle Fury, Dino Thunder, SPD, and Ninja Storm. I personally want to see those seasons used as inspiration for animated series, but like I said, they could use any season and the show would be fine. They could use pretty much any season, or they could even go the route of making a new set of Rangers. That could also be equally interesting to watch for viewers instead of rehashing old plot lines from the other series. There is no argument against how special the Power Rangers franchise is. I think whatever venture they choose to explore will be great. I just picked up this Power Rangers and Usagi Yojimbo comic, which I'm interested to read, and I know they are currently releasing a Power Rangers Prime series that looks pretty dope. I'm excited to see the new Power Rangers film that they have planned, and if they choose to do another Mighty Morphin Legacy special on Netflix, I'm down to watch it. And even if they make a new season of the show, which I probably won't watch because, you know, I haven't really been a fan of the last few, but I think they're all great, so I think that'd also be cool. I just love the Power Rangers franchise in general, and I think that there are aspects they haven't touched yet, which would be interesting to see. They have never steered me wrong before, for the most part. Damn. Thanks again for watching this video. If you wouldn't mind, please like and subscribe to the channel for future uploads. If you like what I said in this video, then tap into an episode of my podcast, Tendencies, wherever you happen to find podcasts. I'm Jay Reese, and I'll see you next time.